We're talking about practice. The more serious you take practice, the more you're gonna get out of it. And the faster you're gonna reach your goal. Think about the best athletes out there. The world-class athletes like Michael Phelps, Muhammad Ali, Usain Bolt, LeBron James, Wayne Gretzky. They are the best at what they do. Now, how did they get to the spot as some of the best athletes to ever walk this earth? It's not hard to figure out. They prepared themselves harder than anyone else. They worked harder than their competition. And they worked every single day at it because they knew they had to. And a lot of that stuff I talk about on this channel. It comes down to the mindset. You need to have a vision. You need to figure out what it is that you want to happen and then reverse engineer it. Work backwards. Figure out the steps that you need to take in order to get there. But keep in mind, this does not happen in 1 month. This does not happen in 1 year. It takes a consistent effort year after year after year, day in and day out. And then you need to want it more than anyone else out there. And that's how you get to where you want to be. Being the best athlete takes dedication, and it takes discipline, and it takes a whole lot of sacrifice. But if you want to come out on top, these are the things you need to do. So let's talk about some of the things that you need to do in order to prepare. What we're gonna do is look at just one specific sport. We're gonna look at the NFL and football because they only play 1 time per week. But the way that they need to prepare leading up to that game is the same way that you need to prepare every single day. Well, the first thing is that they prepare their bodies. It's very important for them to make sure that they're well rested, injury-free, and physically at their best for when it comes to game time. They're also running through their playbook. They're making sure that everyone's in sync. Everyone knows the plays. Everyone knows their role for when Sunday comes around. The teams are also studying their competition. They want to be ready for anything that's thrown at them. They want to know exactly what they're going to do. They want to know exactly when they see something on the other side of the line, how are they going to react to that? You need to know your competition better than the competition knows themselves. You know, that's one of the things that Michael Jordan used to do. He used to study his competition so closely and so well that he knew their move before they even knew what they were doing. The last thing that these football players and any athlete needs to do before game time is get their mind right. Your mindset has to be on lock during the games. Without that, you're not prepared to play. One of the best things that you can do in order to get that mindset right and know exactly what your role is in the game and exactly what you're going to do during the game is through visualization. Really visualize yourself on game day. I'm telling you, this stuff really does work when you can think about what exactly your role or what exactly you're going to do on game day. Go through some plays that are going to happen. Go through some scenarios. It's scary because this stuff actually does work. I used to do this the day before a game. I used to lay in bed, close my eyes, and I would go through the game. I would go through specific scenarios. I could visualize myself in the 7th inning getting a ground balling and turning a huge double play to get us out of a stressful inning. Or I can picture myself getting up in the 6th inning with a guy on 1st and 2nd and hitting a ball into the gap and scoring 2 runs. These things end up coming true. And the biggest thing is that you're ready for those situations when they happen during the game because you've already been there in your mind. You've already been in that situation before. You've already played against the pitcher that's on the mound. You've done that because you've done these visualization exercises. Now, the example I just went over, that's only for an NFL team just for 1 week. But all athletes need to do all of these things on a consistent basis every single day. You always need to be preparing your mind and your body for game day. Take a look at Olympic athletes like Michael Phelps. The Olympics are only every 4 years for him. So he has 3 years that he needs to go through that, get his body ready, get his mindset ready. So when the games come, he's ready to go. I suggest that you take a look at these athletes that are consistently coming out on top and look at what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. And what it really comes down to They're just willing to put in more work than the other person, because they know when the spotlight is on them, they need to deliver. Being the most prepared is what will allow you to be the best. Notice how I say it will allow you to be the best, because being the best isn't just given to you. You need to deserve that. The way that you deserve that, and the way that you come out on top every single time, and you are considered the best at what you do, is by putting in the work and being more prepared than everyone else. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel more than you know. And please subscribe, because I'm coming out with more fire every single week, twice a week. Head over to the blog, www.mywarriorlifestyle.com, for all the blog posts, coaching, and everything that has to do with the warrior lifestyle. And I'll see you guys next week.